John.
Hey, man. How you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
So, how'd your summer?
It was good. I didn't do much. How's yours?
Oh, it's great. I spent most of my summer dreaming and thinking about how glorious the season of Studio A is going to be.
Nice. Are you prepped?
No. But I was kind of hoping you did.
Well, I have a little routine going on. You know,
Right.
I like to run across the
cool.
walkway every day to get my energy up, and I like to pet some groundhogs to be in tune with nature.
Cool.
And I like to eat a lot.
Oh, those are all great things, but they have nothing to do with our show.
I've watched every episode.
There's 2 episodes.
Yeah, but I mean, we just have to go into the studio, say some stuff. It's not too hard.
Yeah, that's all it is, right? You walk in, say some stuff, you get paid.
Yeah.
Easy as that. Sounds good.
Sweet.
See you, man. Have a good one.
I like to run across the
Oh, cool.
walkway every day to get my energy up.
I got this. Yeah, I can do this. Come on. Wow, it's all coming together now. This is the best they've ever done. Maybe Ben was right. All right, Ben, I tried. I gave it my best, and I can't do it. Y'all can't be perfect like you and be touching groundhogs left and right. Wow, Ben really was right. I guess I should have rewatched these episodes.
People want the border. My base really wants the border.
I wonder what Julie and Eliza could be doing to prepare for this season.
This funny?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, tomorrow's the big night. What did you do to prepare?
Well, we didn't do anything special. We kind of just sat around, wrote a few jokes for the segment.
Yeah, it really wasn't that hard.
Wow, we're really a lot more prepared than they are. We're gonna do so much better. Yeah.
We can hear you guys.
Oh, here's our script, by the way.
Can you give it to Zach so we can load it in the teleprompter?
Yeah, sure.
You guys forgot to write a script, didn't you?
Yeah, it's not on our list.
Awesome.
Well, instead of them doing their weird comedy routine that sounds like it came out of a bad movie, what they should have told you is that they're going to be talking about trending topics in movies, YouTube, and music.
John's also going to try out playing an instrument, and we have another Blazer report.
Oh, and tonight we have special guest Jamie Caniglia from MCTV's new show, It Takes Two.
So sit back and relax, because
No, that's our part! And it starts now! Welcome to Studio A, MCTV's own original variety show, starring Ben Ward, John Osborne, Eliza Grata, Juliana Zatarain, with special guest, Jamie Caniglia.
Hello and welcome back to MCTV's Studio A. To kick off Season 2, we're covering summer movies and shows as well as current music topics. We'll also get to see John perform something very special for us, as well as the Blazer Report and a very special guest. Let's jump right in. For this week in music, we're talking about all the happenings of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay.
So you know all about this. The Wu-Tang Clan 2 years ago created a project.
Okay.
There was only one physical copy. They sold it online for $2 million to Martin Shkreli.
Wow.
And they said he could not release any of the music, which he already has, and he just sold the album.
So he's a jerk.
Yeah, so he breached the contract. He was already a jerk for what he did with raising the price
Like
of
the limitless pills,
Yeah,
which is what they seem like.
apparently, the life-saving pill that he skyrocketed like 5,000%.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just terrible.
Not a good guy.
So they just, a few days ago, put out a track that was dissing him.
That's good. I mean, that's the best way you can respond.
Absolutely.
Use
If you're
your
a rap
words.
group, yeah.
Not violence.
Yeah,
Nice form of
definitely
peaceful
not.
protest. Getting out there.
Yeah.
That's cool. I remember before they were going to do that, I think they were just going to sell very like prestigious tickets and have people come to a museum in the city, maybe like the Met, and play the album like once and only once, and then shut it forever.
I think that would have been great. That would have been
really cool.
way better. It's like an experience, like just a once in a lifetime experience, and like an album put together.
That'd be
That's
really
very cool.
So is the album going to get released to the public now? Are they scrapping their?
No one
really
knows
big
who
ambition?
bought it. They haven't like announced like, hey, I bought it, and they haven't shared anything online. So who knows? There were actually some rumors that it was like a fake album and that it was all very old Wu-Tang stuff, like their first stuff that they never released, which still would be new content, but like it wouldn't be like a brand new project. You know?
I'm surprised the Wu-Tang Clan, who's just this like old rap group from Staten Island, is doing something this kind of like artsy and almost a little pretentious. I think it's cool, but I would have been happy if the album just went out to the public rather than this like highest bidder thing. That's kind of, I think, just a grab.
That was the thing.
Headlines.
Like a lot of fans were like, "Oh, that's kind of lame that they're just giving it to whoever has the most money."
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I do get that, yeah, but I do see what they were trying to do with this.
Interesting.
You know.
Do you have a favorite Wu-Tang member?
Ghostface Killah.
Ghostface Killah.
Yeah.
His solo stuff is awesome.
Yeah. What about you?
I think I like Method Man the most. Yeah, I like his transition to acting a lot. He was really great as the cheese in The Wire. Check that one out.
Oh man, the Wu-Tang Clan is great.
Big fan of them.
Yeah.
So we'll be interesting to see what this guy ends up doing.
Definitely.
So, since this is our first show of the year, we owe it to the summer movie season to give it a proper review. Come on, who doesn't love going to the movies over the summer? You find your comfy seat, get your popcorn, your big old soda, and then you sit there and you get blessed with a big internal struggle for 2 hours. Do I like this? Is this any good? Am I happy right now? Well, luckily my mind was at peace and my internal struggle didn't last very long while I was in the theater because I really can't think of a movie I enjoyed this summer. So let's get into our top 3 for this summer. At number 3, I would have to put The Big Sick, and then 2, War of the Planet of the Apes, and my number 1 movie is Baby Driver. So what about you, Ben? What were your top 3 favorite films this summer?
My top 3, my third was Wonder Woman. I thought that was a very good movie. My second was Dunkirk. I love Christopher Nolan, but I didn't think that was his best film, as a lot of people said.
I don't think so either.
And then my number 1 was also Baby Driver. I love that movie.
Baby Driver is awesome.
I just showed that to a few friends last weekend, too.
It's really cool.
and they
Edgar
loved
Wright's
it.
my favorite director of all
Really?
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Humble brag, I think I told you this before, I had the opportunity to see the movie with him in the audience.
Oh, yeah.
Which was really cool.
That was
He gave a
cool.
quick Q&A afterwards. I tried to like stalk him afterwards in the city, but I had no luck finding him around, but he had to sprint to another showing. But I was really excited to see that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
His first few films were part of the Canelo trilogy, where it had so much high energy to it, and I
Hmm.
was excited to see him bring something that he put into those low budget films to like the mainstream American movie with all that big budget he got, and it still had his personal flair on it.
Yeah, this was like La La Land mixed with like some car racing action movie.
Yeah.
It was very cool. It was very like, and I love how the sound, all the sounds of the movie, all the music, and like the gunshots like went with the music. All the actions of the people, I mean, they went with the music. Like it was all in line with
It was like an
with
action
each other.
musical hybrid.
Yeah, it was really
to
cool.
see.
Yeah. What about your other movies?
The Big Sick I thought was really cool. It was Judd Apatow's movie after he produced Trainwreck with Amy Schumer, who I didn't really like a lot in that movie. I thought it was kind of her just doing her usual, I'm Amy Schumer, I have sex a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, and I thought I liked Kumail Nanjiani a lot more in this. I thought it was a much more personal story. And Ray Romano, I thought had a really big breakout
in that?
performance. Yeah, he was in that movie as the girl who's in the hospital for pretty much the whole movie.
I really want to see that movie. I heard great reviews.
He has a
and
few
I just
freak
never
out
got around
scenes
to
where
it.
he goes nuts on some hecklers at a comedy store, which are awesome. So that was really cool. And then War of the Planet of the Apes, I thought was like Schindler's List with monkeys, which is a really weird headline, but
Really
I thought it worked out
interesting
really
take
well.
on that.
No one watches this most recent Apes trilogy as much as I think people should be.
I haven't seen any Planet of the Apes movies ever.
These
so
most
I gotta get
recent
into
3
it.
have been getting better and better.
I've heard, because I always thought when I saw the trailers, I was like, this looks dumb. And then they all got fantastic ratings.
It's how
And I was
reboots
like,
should be done. It definitely takes a different spin on it. It makes it really dramatic. My biggest problem with the first 2 were that whenever it was on the humans and not the monkeys, I just wanted to see the monkeys and like their problems. And then this third movie is pretty much just all of them and their struggle. So I thought that was really cool. And
Yeah.
the motion capture that Andy Serkis does is
Yeah, Andy
unlike anything
Serkis
else.
is everything. He's
awesome.
always the face of like whatever creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what'd you think of Wonder Woman?
I thought it was great. The only thing I had about it was that it just seemed kind of overdramatic. Like some of the action sequences and some of the like just like no, like screaming when
Yeah,
people
too much
die,
fun
like,
with
no. Yeah, but I loved the guy who plays Arthur Weasley as the villain. I thought he was a fantastic actor for a villain. I was like, this is so cool.
David
I'm so
Thewlis,
excited.
I think.
Yeah.
He was really good. He's
He
in the
was
season
awesome.
of Fargo, which is awesome. I thought
really?
his like big showdown at the end that was a little rushed, but it was a really great theater
Yeah.
experience. I don't know if you like got this feeling, but when I was in the theater, like this whole row of like middle-aged women behind me felt just like liberated to see this like female action star, which was great. I'm happy to be seeing like superhero roles giving women more leading roles.
Yeah, that's awesome. Clearly one of the biggest shows on television right now is none other than Game of Thrones, HBO's adaptation of George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire. Season 7 recently premiered and finished, and we're here to talk about it all. There are a lot of spoilers, so let's get into it. I have seen every episode except the final episode of season 7.
We're going to spoil stuff except the very end of it all, I guess.
Yeah, so I mean, has anybody here seen it or not seen it?
We're doing it. It doesn't matter what they think.
I feel so bad, but all right.
Forget our
so,
crew for this 1 second.
do you want to start out for season 7?
I'm a really big fan of the show. I've been following it since the season 4 premiere I hopped on, so I've been watching it since then. And I think I think I'm going to like it more once like the second part of it comes out. You know, once I get to watch it all together, because I think people have been complaining a lot that it had a little bit less quiet character building moments, which I agree, but at the same time, I kind of hate myself for hating the show that they're rushing it like that, because when it first starts in the beginning and it's kind of character building and saying, oh, Daenerys is going to cross the Narrow Sea and then winter's finally going to come. Now that it's all happening, I'm really happy that's happening, so I can't complain.
Yeah, it's all culminating. Like the season finale of the first season, I was like, I know this is going to get way better, but at the moment, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of slow, like in the very beginning.
Yeah.
I want to know who your favorite characters are.
My favorite character, I get a lot of hate for it, but I like Theon Greyjoy the best. 'Cause I think he's had a really interesting arc over the course of the show.
It has been interesting.
Yeah. He started out as this person who was adopted into this really big family, but then he kind of wanted to make his dad happy again, and then he was tortured for however many seasons.
Yeah, that was
but now I
like-
think he's going to seek some redemption. I'm happy to see him come across.
That's going to be interesting, yeah.
What about you?
I have like 2 tiers. Like tier 1, my favorite characters are Tyrion and Arya. Those are like my top 2. I love every time they come on to like the scene, I get so excited.
Yeah,
I'm like,
anything that comes out of
whatever they
Tyrion's
do,
mouth.
like it's gonna be amazing. And then my second tier is Jon Snow and Daenerys. I think they're great, but I don't know. I just love Arya and Tyrion so much. They're just both such great characters.
I think so too. What about favorite episode ever? The whole show.
Oh man, the penultimate of season 7 was great, which is the last episode I watched. So I was like, oh my god, this is gonna get crazy. Like in the next episode, it's gonna get crazy, and in the next season.
I was kind of hoping for more deaths in that episode, but
me too. Like I have a little checklist on my phone where every time a character dies, I'm like check. And the Red Wedding, I was
gonna be a big
freaking
list.
out.
Yeah.
I was sad.
I go for Blackwater Bay. I think that line that Tyrion delivers where he's like, I will lead the attack, I will lead the attack, and he gets super into it. I like the most.
I love him. So season 8 is gonna be crazy.
Yeah. 2019 we have to wait.
Yeah, seriously. And apparently $15 million per episode, which is just absurd. And each episode's apparently going to be 2 hours long. And they're filming multiple endings so that no one knows what the true ending is, so that
But that's
no
a
one
big
can
problem
spoil
that
it,
this
like-
season had, is that there was so many leaks
Yeah.
over on.
And I just binge watched this show for the past 2 months. So I was like, I had to delete Facebook off my phone to like avoid spoilers. I was
the
like, I
idea.
can't. I found out a few things of like season 7, and I was really sad about that. And I already knew some people who died just because like my friends had told me about it like years and years ago when season 4 was happening. So
Right.
I was like,
So excited for seeing what the show, how it's going to end, and who's going to make it to the end.
I'm sure we're all excited.
Yeah, me too. So that's about it for Fox Trends. Let's move on to our next segment.
This week, we sent John out on campus to try something new. He found his way to the music center and learned how to play an instrument. Here's the first installation of John Tries.
Hey guys, my friend Teresa is inside the student center right now, jamming out, and I'm gonna pop in and see if I can give some of the instruments a try. Let's go see. Hey!
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So
Yeah.
I was in the neighborhood, Fusco, made my way down here, and I was thinking, variety really is the spice of life, right? So why not try as many new things as possible while I'm here and a student? And I've always loved music, but every time I've tried to put my hands or mouth or whatever to an instrument, nothing nice has ever come out. So
All right.
I was hoping you could help me out today.
Yeah, I'll teach you. So.
All right.
First, this is the mellophone.
Okay.
And you have to start, I don't know, you just kind of like blow air and
What about my
buzz.
breathing?
You don't. Okay, do that.
Okay. Just do that?
Yeah, do that.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
No, I'm kidding. We're gonna have to start with the mouthpiece.
Okay.
This is a lot of fun. This is where the sound comes. It's not from the actual instrument, it's from the mouthpiece.
I thought the sound came from my heart.
Oh, that's so cheesy. So then you just put your mouthpiece to it. It's like,
Now you're like Kazoo Kid.
yeah,
Gotta go.
exactly. You're you're humming. I
I'm
don't know why.
overexerting myself.
I know, I've seen
It's
that.
like everything in life.
Alright, so I mean, you got part of the buzzing down, I guess.
Yeah. PP's
Alright.
in with the mouth.
So just kind of just start buzzing and blowing air.
Should we play at the same time?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That was all me. I'm gonna give it a go.
Alright, go ahead. I want to hear this.
To the heavens.
Okay.
For Art Himmelberg.
Oh, jeez.
That was beautiful!
Awesome! Now,
I'm going for it, I'm running! I got so excited.
I can see. I was excited for you.
I'm making music! I've always wanted to learn the flute. I feel like the flute's having a big comeback right now. Like, mask
Oh,
off, all the hip hop beats have it going, so
Yeah.
I like to be cool and hip, so.
Okay.
How does it work after I just like made out
Alright.
with it?
Well, first, I have to clean off my mouthpiece.
Hopefully my sausage
Try
fingers
that.
agree with me.
Yeah, see?
Like that?
Yeah, you have to have your pinky right
Uh-huh.
here. Right, no, right
Right
here.
there.
There you go.
Does
there
this
you go.
make noise if I blow into it?
Yeah, you could try,
Okay.
but you also have to learn how to actually like blow.
Alright, so
into
how does
it.
the blowing part work?
You just keep it right here,
Oh, we're doing it.
right? No. You do not put your mouth directly
It's
on.
like taking this flute out on the first
This
date.
is, well,
Just
here's
hop
the
right
thing.
into it.
What people don't know, the music actually comes out from here, not at the end.
It comes out from this thing?
Yeah.
How does that happen if my mouth is covering it?
Yeah, I know, exactly. That's why you don't have it there. You don't kiss it. You just have like, yeah, there you go. You're still like kissing it. That's not. Okay.
I just want to be like Jethro Tull.
Alright. So here, I'll show you. Like, you see how my
It rests.
it rests on my chin, right?
Okay.
So then I just do time. You're kind of getting it.
Alright.
But we'll put that one away
Yeah.
for now.
And we have a grand piano.
We do.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play the piano, but that's okay. I know a song.
Yeah, I think you can do it. Let's
I
try it
know a
out.
song.
And I don't know if I'm the best singer, but I think anyone can sing. That's my philosophy for singing. It's like in Ratatouille, anyone can cook. I think anyone can sing. So. I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true, 'cause she gave you things that I didn't give you. So, and just because I'm trying doesn't exactly mean I'll always succeed. So, after that, we'll be right back after the break.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
Live from Studio A, it's the Blazer Report. With Eliza Grotta and Juliana Zatarine.
Hi, and welcome to the Blazer Report. My name is Juliana Zatarine.
And I'm Eliza Grotta.
And over the last weekend, the world stopped when rumors spread that Kylie Jenner is probably pregnant. People are freaking the hell out, asking questions like, is this pregnancy real? Who's the father? Will it come looking out? Oh my word. Will it come out looking like this Kylie or like this Kylie? But the question that I really want to know is, who the cares? The last time people made this big a deal over some young girl getting pregnant, it ended with betrayal, murder, and a new religion. So stay tuned for season 14 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Well, we don't actually know if that's true or not, but one thing we do know about babies is that Beyonce had 2 of them in June. The twins, Remy and Sir, were the biggest thing to pop out of the queen bee since Lemonade. And like Lemonade, the seed of the idea came from Jay-Z.
A Virginia woman is recovering after a venomous copperhead snake bit her on the foot while dining in a Longhorn steakhouse. And to the snake's defense, she was probably the most edible thing in Longhorn Steakhouse, or should I say, Snake House.
Headlines read, Wiener jailed for sexting underage girl. I didn't even know what hot dog could use a phone. But in all seriousness, ex-New York Congressman Anthony Weiner is sentenced to 21 months in jail for sending sexually explicit messages to an underage girl. If I was that girl, I would beat that Weiner.
Weiner has really had a rise and fall.
This is the tip of the Weiner.
Weiner has been exposed.
This is so hard to swallow.
All right, shut it down, shut it down. The sports drink Gatorade has agreed to pay $300,000 to the state of California over an app called Bolt, which promoted drinking Gatorade while rejecting water. Almost half the settlement will be used to fund research and education into water consumption and nutrition in young people, while the other half will go to something that people don't already know, like breathing air is good for you.
Bees in Manchester are having computer chips glued to their bodies to help beekeepers track when they enter and exit the hive and other data. That. I've seen Black Mirror, I know someone's gonna hack the bees and we're all gonna die. Bees, please.
A Halloween display of a man who'd been decapitated by his Tennessee home's garage door was so lifelike that his neighbor reported what he thought was a dead body to the county sheriff's department. Sure, when this guy does it, it's spooky and a Halloween decoration, but when I do, it's first-degree murder and I have to leave the Jiffy Lube.
Oh, a new DIY Prosecco kit allows you to turn water into wine. The My Secco kit should be out just in time for Christmas. Product consumers quickly questioned when they will develop the technology to make bread out of our bodies. Happy birthday, Jesus.
A young woman has been arrested for manslaughter when she accidentally shot her husband. Apparently, accidentally, the couple was trying to reach 300,000 YouTube subscribers by filming a stunt that included the wife shooting a book that her husband was holding. I guess the Game of Thrones plot isn't as strong as you thought it was. Stop trying to make me read it, Mom. She's a really big Game of Thrones fan.
Yeah. Recently, the NFL have been taking a stand, or should I say, taking a knee, during the Star-Spangled Banner as a protest for the Black Lives Matter movement. President Trump has said at a rally that players who fail to stand during the national anthem should be fired or suspended from the game. Trump should be admiring these peaceful protests. It's so good to see that these players are taking their frustrations out on the field instead of their wives. Yikes.
The iPhone X, or as every Apple fanboy tells me, iPhone 10, has been announced at a price of $999. The phone will feature new technology never introduced before in iPhones, like facial recognitions, no home screen button, wireless charging, and the Animojis, which are truly terrifying. The beginning of a technological horror movie with Apple taking over our lives is what's happening.
What's next? It's that everyone is going to have Apple products and it's going to be in every home on earth, and they'll give an escape to actual reality, and they'll know everything about everyone's lives and have access to everything we do and hold important over, and they'll have cameras so the government can see and keep an eye on whatever we do at all time. But the camera quality is really good.
And for the Blazer Report, I'm Juliana Zatarine.
And I'm Eliza Grotta. Have a good night, everyone.
You must do the thing you think you cannot do.
The mind is everything. What you think, you become.
It is not best that we should all think alike.
He who learns but does not think is lost.
The main purpose of life is to live rightly, think rightly, act rightly.
Oh, the things you could think up if only you try.
Our first guest of the season is the host of MCTV's new show, It Takes Two. We all got the chance to be on her first episode. Take a look.
I have two older sisters named Julietta and Marissa.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, even the spelling.
Oh, congratulations. 3 for 3.
Damn.
John.
I have no confidence.
And yourself or Ben?
I have one older sister, Colleen, and what did Ben say? One in John.
I didn't know their names, so I put your name.
Not clone,
right.
currently.
So here we have Jamie Cornelia. So tell us, what's your new show about?
Our new show, it's a game show. We had a game show last year, so this year we wanted to take a new spin on it. So we match up different groups of people, couples versus couples, teammates versus teammates, best friends, co-hosts, as you guys were on our show the other day. And we do a trivia round, how well do you know this person, a teamwork round, how well do you work with this person, and then just a last challenge to like get your points up, really.
Yeah, John and I failed at most of them.
Yeah, it was co-hosts that are transitioning into best friends, so I think we're eventually going to get there. We'll
learn a
look
lot
back
about
on it
each
years
other.
from now when you're christening my son.
Okay, sure.
That this was the beginning of something beautiful.
At least I knew your toothbrush color.
I know,
was a
that
big
was
one.
really impressive.
But
Shot in the dark. But
your sibling is definitely not also named John.
that'd be insane. My sibling's not also John, and I was in the ballpark for your favorite Disney princess, which I thought...
You
I don't know
That
you
was
had
very
the right
righteous.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was close.
Well, but your favorite is Elsa, you said, and
Yeah.
his favorite is Anna. So that just
It
means
has to
you should be best friends.
We should be. Yeah.
Because
There
it's
we
the
go.
perfect match. I think you found your Halloween costume.
I found my man.
Oh my god.
What do you
Okay.
think? I like it.
We'll see. You
Yeah.
know, Halloween's still a month away.
Be a lot to think.
You need to start planning.
I know you've already got your costume.
Yeah, kind
I
of.
think it's against the law if you're not a Weasley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean,
agree.
I was that as like a little kid. I had the robe and stuff.
You just
and,
gotta
like,
find
the wands.
make your girlfriend Hermione. It'll be super cute.
We can do that, yeah. I'll
Get
do
on the
it.
show.
Coming up with ideas.
So, how was your experience at the Harry Connick Jr. show? I know you love him, so.
Oh, good lord. All right. So I really love Harry Connick Jr. I have for a really long time. So I was very excited to go see his show. I got to ask him a question. I was like, I need to ask him something. I have to ask him something.
What'd you ask him?
I asked him who, of any like musical guest could he have on his show, like who would it be? He said like Mick Jagger, so we want to play a Rolling Stones song, or Elton John. So I thought those were pretty cool people. He had Billy Joel on, who I love.
really?
Billy Joel also. So I just like older music. I don't know. But it was really fun. And then I told him that I was a big fan, and he shook my hand, and then I was like,
You like, I'm never washing this hand again.
I have washed my hand, cleanliness, but
Yes.
All right.
That is,
Do you need
yeah,
to-
that is
Yeah.
pretty
Can
good.
you check? No,
I believe you.
I have washed my hand. It was a week ago, so yes. But no, it was a lot of fun. I applied to an internship there, so
Sweet.
please hire me.
I think they'll remember you. I think you got
Hopefully.
it.
Do you think you fit their primary demographic for that show?
No, I don't, but that's okay.
It's all good. He needs to
You gotta have some
go on his horizon
outliers.
a little bit. He can't just have grandmas and aunts all the time.
I love
Does he?
him.
I think that's mostly who watches
He
that show.
does have a lot of older women, but so does Michael Bublé. It's just like the style
They
of
go
music.
hand in hand.
Has he had
Which-
Michael Bublé on?
I don't know, but I like Harry Connick Jr. better than Michael Bublé.
Whoa.
And it is an
That's a
unpopular
strong
opinion.
Come
It
on,
is
Jamal.
unpopular. I'm sorry. He's a piano
I
prodigy.
don't know if it's
Is Michael
unpopular, but
Bublé
it's a strong opinion.
a piano prodigy?
Harry's also
No.
a great actor. Who can forget his role in Independence Day?
And
I
every
was
Christmas.
so mad
Cigar.
when he. I'm not going to reveal. I don't want to. Actually, that movie came out
Yeah, that's
20
old.
years ago. I was so sad when he died. I was
know.
like, darn it, he's going to die,
felt
isn't
it.
he? And then I turned the movie off. That's how much I
I
love
already know
him.
the ending. Get rid of it.
You have to keep
I'm
watching.
not gonna watch it.
Oh, God.
So could you tell us about a few experiences you had abroad?
Abroad, yeah. It's been a year since I was in Florence, which was an incredible experience. I loved it a lot. A year ago this past weekend, I was at Oktoberfest, which was a lot of fun. I've studied Italian for 8 years, so I knew that I wanted to go to Florence. I lived with a host family. I was the only person from Marist that lived with a host family out of the 150 students there.
Did you choose to do that?
I did. I did choose to do that. Otherwise, you live in an apartment with other students from Marist and other colleges. But I really wanted to speak the language, and I knew that wasn't going to happen unless I lived with a host family. So I had a host mom named Anna. She was 72. She's a really hip, cool lady. I also had 3 housemates, 2 from University of Hawaii and 1 from Marymount in Virginia.
Okay.
Marymount, I think so. But they didn't speak Italian, and our host mom only spoke Italian. So I did a lot of translating. Yeah, but it was a really good experience because I got really close with her because I did speak Italian.
Mm-hmm.
And I also had a conversational partner, so we would walk through the city speaking in Italian. And one time, an American couple came up to us and tried to speak in Italian, and I was like, "Oh, do you speak English?" And they're like, "Yeah." And so I gave them directions, and that was a goal that I had. And then it came true, and I was like, "Yes!"
That's awesome.
That was definitely a crowning moment.
Sweet. Yeah, I actually really want to go to Florence. It's like, I don't speak Italian at all.
You don't need to. It's totally fine.
But Florence is just beautiful. I love Italy. Like, it's beautiful.
Oh, my God.
So I'm sure you had an amazing time.
I'm sad every day when I'm not there. I'm so sad. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Also, being here is a lot of fun. So
Sweet.
I'm all right with it.
It's good. We're glad to have you back.
Thank you.
So since you're a senior, what's on your bucket list for this year?
Senior. Sometimes I hate being called that, but at other times I really like it. Like, I enjoy the power of being like, excuse me. I'm a senior.
Out of my way.
Get out of my way.
But the fact that I have to find a job in a year, I'm not a big fan of that.
Mm-hmm.
My senior year bucket list, have to jump in the Hudson.
You.
Gotta do it.
Have fun.
I want to pet a groundhog, but I don't know if that'll happen.
It's not easy.
John's done it.
Yes, I was
tried.
told. And then Zach just went up and pet one, I heard.
Well, I was kind of going out with too much of an aggressive strategy. They didn't like the way I was treating them. And
You should offer him food, I heard.
I would do the raccoon thing where I would go up, pretend like I'm eating really quick, and they would just get scared and run away.
Yeah, that would scare me.
Shortly after we shot that segment, though, Zach just went up to him, gave him a quick pat on the back. Probably got rabies, but what are you gonna do?
That's my fear, is
Yeah.
getting
R.I.P.
rabies.
Zach.
They seem like docile creatures, though.
I mean, yeah, they seem pretty chill.
Yeah.
I want to be in the library until 2 a.m., but I don't study in the library, so it's a little hard. So maybe I'll just walk in at 1:30.
Just go see what happens. Have the guy come in and go, 20 minutes. Gets everyone out of there.
What nationality are you?
I don't know.
Usually I'm asleep.
Italian.
I'm just asleep. Senior year bucket list. I don't know if I want to say a few of them on air.
Oh my God. It's a family program.
What else? I don't know. What are on your bucket list? Nothing?
On my bucket list?
Yeah, what's on your...
I don't know. I have jumped in the Hudson, and I came out. I'm still here. I did get very sick.
You didn't. It didn't like Simpsons movie you where you
No,
you had like 12 eyes or something.
I had a third arm for a little bit, but I took care of that.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah.
Like pulled a stitch, just absorbed it into your body.
Sucked it right on in.
Oh God.
I don't know.
I don't think I have any others.
That's okay.
Shoot your shot.
I just take it week by week.
Yeah, we all do. Day by day.
Living, I would say my best life, but maybe not.
Have a great
Living my
show.
life. I'm just living my life.
Yeah.
But it's been fun so far. I've enjoyed it.
Sweet. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jamie Cornelia, for being on the show, on the first show of the semester.
Thank you for having me. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been great having you.
All right.
Good luck with It Takes Two.
Thank you. Good luck with Studio
And
A.
you can see Jamie's It Takes Two on MCTV. You can also see our show on our YouTube channel, MCTV HD, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
For Studio A, I'm John Osborne.
And I'm Ben Ward. Have a nice evening, everyone.